Welcome to our series on the Augusta economy and the effects of the pandemic. In this series of videos, I'll be talking about the Augusta economy, which is the Augusta MSA. If you're unfamiliar with the MSA, that is 5 counties in Georgia. That is Richmond and Columbia County, Burke, McDuffie and Lincoln, and Aiken and Edgefield County over in South Carolina. So let's look at unemployment. I have lots of unemployment jokes, but none of them work. So you can see that the unemployment rate in the Augusta area was reached a high of about 10.9% during the middle of the pandemic. That was much lower than it was at the national level. And you can also see that the unemployment rate in the local area has fallen to about 5% at the end of last year, again reflecting a little above the pre-pandemic unemployment levels. And just because you're not unemployed doesn't mean you are working. So let's look at the employment levels. You see the employment levels in March were almost at a record high, 243,000 people working in the Augusta economy. That's only a little off the pre-pandemic peak of last October. But we lost 25,000 jobs between March and April in the local area. You see at the end of the year we had some recovery, but it's kind of flatlined since September. The good news is that in December we added jobs in the local area, whereas nationally we lost jobs. So if the unemployment rate is close to the pre-pandemic level, but the employment level is still a long way off, what's the story? The answer is in the labour force. The labour force reached record highs in March, but again we lost a large amount of people in April, about 14,000 people. Notice that the fall in the labour force was much less than the fall in the employment level, perhaps due to the beneficial effects of the payment protection plan. But any recovery in 2021 is going to be dependent on getting these people back into the labour force. In the next video, I'll look at different industries and see how they've done during the pandemic. And there's some surprises to come.